And we look like we're good. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Chef here, and we're back at it again with another 2021 eBay. What is it? An eBay beginner's guide, how to start selling on eBay. So let's get into it. As always, make sure you like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Go ahead and let others know about it. Helps the algorithm and helps other people find it as well. Get a chance to get online and start making some of this internet money. So let's just get right into the video. So first I want to talk about some of my eBay listings that have sold. I'm going to be putting a couple of these on the screen. Ready? All right. So now let's talk about where to find some of these discount shoes at. So where I like to go is Ross, DD's, Goodwill, and sometimes Marshall even, but those are the main 3-4 places I go to. I like to go to Ross and DD's a lot, mainly because I have them right down the street from my house, but Goodwill's also a very good place to find usually used shoes. However, sometimes you can find something new there if you're lucky. And so yeah, just make sure you're constantly hitting up your Ross, your DD's, your Goodwills, and your thrift store markets, just so you can see what kind of cheap shoes you can find to resell online. And so that's most of my suppliers. I don't really like to sell anything online. I like to stick with name brands. I don't like to sell fake shoes from AliExpress or anything like that because I'm not really too sure how the market responds to those yet. Now let's talk about what to sell. So I'm be giving you guys 10 items. Let's get those 10 items down. Yeah, another good place is garage sales. And so there you can also find, let's go into a couple of the things I think you should be selling. Number one is calculators. At garage sales, you can find a lot of these old calculators, such as the T1s. They sell amazing. T1 anything, T180, T1 any of those. They sell great, especially with school right now. And so number two I would go on from calculators is just shoes. So that's my main niche right now at the moment, is I like to sell a lot of shoes. Number three would be t-shirts. Number four I would call vintage t-shirts, and that's a whole different market. You can go ahead and watch a couple other videos about vintage and how to identify vintage, but vintage shirts sell for easily $200, $300, $400, $600 to $1,000. Like, they sell so much more than regular t-shirts. You need to be able to identify what's vintage and what's just a regular t-shirt. However, you can also make money reselling normal Guess t-shirts from Ross as well. So the fourth item I would say is mugs. I made a lot of money reselling mugs. That was actually my first sale on eBay, as I went to Goodwill, bought a couple of mugs for like about $1 each and resold it for about actually like $15, I think. And that's when I first realized you can make money online reselling things. Like, the profit on that was insane. I literally paid $1 for a mug and made $15 back. And so if you can repeat that, then you'd be good. But that's just the process, is getting into repeating into multiple listings, which we'll talk about later. Oh, another good item you should be selling is printer ink. Let's say you go into some of these garage sales and you find some old printers. You don't necessarily even have to buy the printer. Ask them how much they'll sell the ink for, and usually they're underpricing it. Printer ink goes for a lot these days, and so you can also make a lot of money reselling printer ink if you can find it at garage sales, as it doesn't usually go bad, and you can usually find some new cartridges as well. How to price your items. So first thing you want to do is go on eBay and search for the item that you are trying to sell. And then once you search that item, you're going to see a lot of listings, and that's what people are asking for at the moment. However, I don't want to know what people are asking for. I want to know what people have paid for this item. So I'm going to go over here to the filters, and I'm going to switch over to sold/completed listings. And this lets me know what this item is actually selling at. And a lot of these items will show you the current date as well, so you can see what it's selling for at the moment, because things change, the market changes. And so at the moment, this item is currently selling at this price, and so that's usually what I use to price my items. And a lot of people choose to undercut. Sometimes you can choose to overprice depending on like the quality of your product. Let's say you have something used, and you can undercut the market for sure, because used doesn't sell as great as new. But let's say you have something new in great condition with the box, and you're willing to ship in 3 to 5 days, and maybe you can overprice just a little bit. I wouldn't even say overprice, just charge the higher end of what people are asking for, and you'll still be able to get away with the sale. And so yeah, that's how I price most of my items, is I go over to the completed listings and I use that. Okay, so after you know how to price your items, biggest thing you want to do is make sure you're creating about 10 listings a day. Once you know how to price your items, once you know how to list, the biggest things at that point is just your pictures. So make sure you don't even necessarily need a good camera. You can take, I have my camera that I use for my YouTube videos, but I actually prefer to use my phone camera, as a lot of phone cameras take very good pictures, especially if it's just for eBay. It doesn't need that great of quality. It just needs to be a clear picture of the photo of the item that you're selling. And so you can use your phone to take that good quality pictures and then edit it on your phone as well. There's also an eBay in-app background remover. They'll remove the background for most of your photos, and so you can try that as well, see if it works or not with your pictures. And so you can just use your phone to save yourself a lot of time. Yeah, most of your pictures, you want clear pictures. For eBay, you want to make sure you have at least 4 pictures of your item, different angles. Don't just take all the same pictures, but 4 clear pictures, different angles. Try to remove the background if you can. Helps it look a lot clearer. And usually that's about it. I don't do too much more than that. Just make sure that you have your shipping updated. You can try free shipping. You can try paid shipping. I do like about 50-50, and they both sell about the same. I can't really tell you which one sells more. I'd have to actually do some research on that. I can do that for you guys in another video. But the shipping, yeah, usually I like to do half and half because sometimes the free shipping works for the item. Depends on what you're selling for. Just make sure you incorporate into the price of the item. So let's say you're selling an item for some shoes that usually go for $70, you're selling them for $70, but you're going to do free shipping, then I would actually change that price to about $78, $80 just to cover the cost of shipping. But it also says free shipping, so that's also what they'd be paying. Another listing is going to say $70 plus $14 shipping, so it's around the same thing if you really do the math on it. Pictures and shipping, after you got your item listed, after you got your pictures taken, you got your item listed, you created your first listing. Now you just sit around and wait for it to sell, right? Absolutely not. You got to get on there. You got to create multiple listings. I guarantee you one listing is not going to sell by itself. You want to create yourself multiple listings. You want to be doing, like I said, 10 listings a day. So that way you'll have somewhere around, 300 listings a month? Approximately. No, I think my math is off. 110 days, 10 times 10, 100. Yeah, no, 300 a month. 100 listings a month, and that's how you'll start seeing some sales. So with eBay, it really is just law of averages. You really just got to go in there, and it's a numbers game. The more listings you have, the higher chance you have of it being sold. Also, one thing I really like to do is sponsor my post in the beginning to get a couple of watchers on it, and then I'll take the sponsorship off, because if it doesn't sell in the beginning, then I can just kind of use that initial boost of traffic to get people watching the product. And then I'll also take the paid advertising off, because then if it sells at that point, it's because people are organically coming back to my product, and I don't need to pay the paid ad because they didn't buy it in the first place. And so, yeah, a lot of times I'll just go ahead and run it with an advertising rate on eBay, and it usually doesn't sell at first, but you do get more views as your listing is appearing more. So then at that point, I'll just kind of turn it off, and yeah, I don't really know where I was going with that. But anyways, yeah, don't just wait. Make sure that you're creating multiple listings. I guarantee one listing, well, I can't guarantee it's eBay. So you probably can sell just one single listing if you really needed to. But if you're really trying to become serious on eBay and get lots of sales, multiple sales, the best thing you can do is have multiple listings. You're not just going to list one thing at a time. So as soon as you have one listing, just focus on your next product and focus on creating more listings, and then that's when you'll start seeing the sales come in. Don't focus on worrying about the sales. As soon as you have a listing, just focus on getting more listings, and then the sales will start rolling in. So like I said, make sure you just do not wait with your listings. You're creating multiple listings a day. And that's about it for our 2021 eBay Beginner's Guide. Doing it for the culture. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, all that. Let people know how much this video has helped you, if it has or not, anything you have to say. Even if you want to dislike it because some of your competitors may be selling on eBay as well. I want to do that, but it's up to you guys. Go ahead, just interact. Have a good one. Late.